We're down to 9 and 8.
9 games, 8 teams.
One big trophy up for grabs.
Yeah, but that big trophy sits out west.
Because the Eagle has
And the Eagles aren't just going to hand it back.
So go take it and make your mark on September.
It's Robin towards the boundary line. Hands almost makes ground. It's a back to shoot. Needs to be perfectly yours.
Everyone with raw talent eventually makes their own mark. Some do it a little differently, but it is the stamp with which you'll forever be remembered.
Carries the run.
They're made with a point of difference, like the second-year freak show, 78-kilo full forward, who puts bums on seats and then gets you out of them.
They're looking for the barrel. He's gone under it. It's gone 80. Bring back the barrel.
I could tell you how Danger makes his, but I'd rather show you.
Nice palm down the Dangerfield directly. Gambus goes, gets it long, and has kicked a monster.
For years, Essendon have taken the hits. Well, it's time to throw one back. And with their speed, you'll never see it coming.
And what next for the AFL's shiny, high-octane machine? The time has come to hit the revs, drop the clutch, and get it done. You're not going to let the dogs roll up to your house and smash your tyres again, are you?
To hit the front. To hit the front. The dogs are in front by
And then there's the tide, springing into September. I mean, come on, how do you stop this? All this.
Well, that's the big question for the Brisbane Lions, and they've got just the right intel in place to do it.
And finally, the Dogs, timing their run to perfection. Sound familiar? It should. Come on, Bevo.
So we're about to find out who'll make their mark on September.
And who will lead theirs on the Premiership Cup?
Hello and welcome to Elimination Final Night this Thursday night in Perth, and it's going to be a huge game at Optus Stadium as the defending champions, the West Coast Eagles, take on the Bombers, who haven't won a final in 15 long years with so much heartache in between. It's a team at the top of their game and a team that is fighting for its credibility again. The Bombers, can they do the unbelievable tonight and knock off the West Coast Eagles and put them out of the finals race in 2019. Thanks to Mazda CX-9, this is Thursday Night Football. This is the elimination final, and these three men know what it's all about. Gary Lyon, Jonathan Brown, David King, welcome to Finals 2019, boys. Let's get rolling.
Not before time, Ed. It's been a long 10 or 12 days, however long it's been since we've last seen footy, boys. And that magnificent bit of work from our people here at Fox just gets you in the mood, doesn't it? And I'm pretty sure Essendon might have suspected they'd be here in a cutthroat final. I'm not sure the West Coast Eagles would have, and whether they'll get over the shock of being bundled out of the top four at the last moment against the Hawks. Find out how they handle it.
Yeah, it's a good point, isn't it? Essendon, you say, probably lucky to be there. 95% their percentage was, but they're in the tournament, so it doesn't matter now. They're in there. They're in with a chance. This is where reputations get forged. You know, on a side, we saw it with the Bulldogs 3 or 4 years ago when they just put together a great month of football. This is Essendon's opportunity, so they've got as good a chance as anyone, King.
I don't think they've got a good chance here, and I'll be honest with you. I think the West Coast's going to flex their muscles tonight. The big man's back, Nick Newman. He changes everything. Their whole lineup changes when he comes back. The belief lifts. They needed it. They were flat as tacks last week. I was over there, Gary, and they talked about the week gone rather than the week coming, and that's always a concern, but they'll make a statement tonight.
Boys, we're going to jump off in a moment to see if there's any last-minute inclusions or exclusions in this game. Normally when 5 players come into a side, you put a line through them as far as your tip's concerned, but they're 5 big ones for us, aren't they? Hooker, Stringer, Fantasia, Heppel, the captain, and Snelling. They're leaving nothing behind us, and they're rolling all their dice.
They are, and they haven't really been able to settle. We'll ask John Worsfold shortly about that. And I'm also looking at the West Coast Eagles. I know the Nat Newey one's a big end. Got a huge question mark over that for mine. I mean, he's a phenomenal athlete, hasn't played much footy. They've lost 42 goals out of this side as well, you know. Yeah. Out goes Petruccelli, who's got leg speed and has kicked goal. Ross Grellen has been really good all year. 42 goals, a lot of goals to lose.
A couple of injury clouds too. I think Hutchings and Hearn, the talk was that they're going to be late scratchings. They are playing. So, you know, they might have a few problems going in. And Nick Nat, who knows? We know when he's up and he's at his absolute best, he can dominate a game. But is he fit and healthy, kid?
We come in for 3 weeks and they're plus 39 clearances in those 3 weeks and their scoring went through the roof. So I think he can. He's done it before and he's shown that he's just a power athlete. He doesn't need a long run into games. I think their biggest worry is Tom Barak's down back. He's had an awful couple of weeks. That's the big concern in Perth.
And Kennedy at the other end, if you want to go to the bookends, because Kennedy, who's been a super player, he's been struggling to hit the scoreboard.
Boys, we're 1 hour and 3 minutes and the change to find out all the answers to our questions. Guys, I want to throw up a little bit of a conundrum for me tonight. It's 5,479 long days since Essendon last won a finals game. We know the horror that they went through with the supplement situation. They brought in a bloke called John Worsfold, and he's got that team back up and put the pride back into Essendon again. They've had wonderful record memberships this year. But suddenly in the last few months, for some reason, all the talk at Essendon is about him copping a knife in his back and he's gone. Tonight, he goes back to his hometown, the place where he won 2 premierships and set up the West Coast Eagles as a powerhouse, as a premiership captain. In fact, one of the people who's going to have to stop tonight in a month's time will walk away wearing the John Worsfold medal for best and fairest of the West Coast Eagles. Somehow, he has shown amazing equanimity to be able to be in this position tonight, and he joins us now from Perth. Johnny Worsfold, I don't know how you do it sometimes, mate.